scorecard and just look at the number of batsmen who got in and didn't take it on to a 60, 70 or 80. Walton 20, Ronke 24, Mohammed 42, Fudaddin and Primus with crucial runs lower down the order. There were 9 extras and 20 overs, the innings 158 for 8. Some outstanding bowling figures here. Akil Hossain, 4 overs, 12 maidens, 2 for 19. Imran Khan, 4 overs, 11 dot balls. I said maidens. Maiden is a dot ball in T20, 1 for 19. 2 for 33 Rampal, 1 for 23 for Parnell, and how well did he bowl that final over? So 158 for 8, and the Tridents are going to have to bat well on this pitch. They need 159 to win, and their required run rate will start at 7.95.
His men ready. The battle lines drawn. The king sets for another expedition. Kohli the Conqueror. On Mission Lanka. Micromax Cup powered by Byju's, the learning app. Sri Lanka versus India, 4th ODI today. Live and exclusive on Sony 6 and Sony 10-3.
Co-presented by India's hooked on Idea 4G, India's big network, Bajaj Domina 400, Go Hyper Riding, and Panasonic smartphones. So much to do. In association with Raymond, The Complete Man, and Wildstone Dio. Log to notice karenge.
In sport, age is like a wake-up call. The sooner you answer it, the sooner you begin your journey to go beyond. Here's to the many wake-up calls that India will answer as it hosts the FIFA Under-17 World Cup India 2017.
Watch it live and exclusive in English on Sony 10.2 and in Hindi on Sony 10.3. Sony Pictures Sports Network. Go beyond.
Get ready for 3 days of top-notch international football. It's the French Legions who take on the Dutchmen, as world champions Germany face off against the Czech Masters. The grand battle of the Spaniards against the Azuris unfolds. It's the FIFA World Cup 2018 European Qualifiers. Live and exclusive only on Sony 10.2 and Sony 10.2 HD.
Brought to you by Uber. इसे अपनी ही गाड़ी समझो. And Hindware. Start with the expert.
Sohail Tanvir with a slip. And it just leg side. There's been a fair bit of leg side bowling. Danny Morrison. It's gone big, it's gone third man, it's gone! Roshan Primus takes the catch, and that is one of the great overs that we have seen in this Hero CPL. Take a bow, Sohail Tanvir.
One over done, it's 1 for 1. Thrashing blade of Kane Williamson. He'd been beaten with 4 in a row. And he tries to relieve the pressure, slash it away, but can only get it to third man on the full. Ball by Kane.
Primus, full toss. Emmerich, the skipper.
We've also got a Keel to come in because he's left-handed and have to mix this up.
Ball is swinging. Nice shape again from Primus.
Yeah, I've enjoyed the presentation of the scene.
bit sharp that was. It's arriving at just short of 140 Ks, that delivery. And that's why it took Akeal Hosein by surprise. Gone! Oh! Fudadim puts down a sitter. You've got to hold on to those. That's what you're standing there for.
Oh dear. Another big fish. Dwayne Smith, you've got to have him gobbled up, packaged up, and sent away to the dressing room. Straight in, let's have a juggle, little play, little tease.
He's gone this time. He's been given. Umpire's got his finger up and the batsman's got his back turned. Dwayne Smith's not interested, but he's going to have to walk. He got 100 in the last match against them. He hasn't got it this time. Tom Bear is on fire. He's unplayable. Ronke's taken the catch, and it's a forlorn walk back for Dwayne Smith. 2 tonight. It's 6 for 2.
What a delivery. What a delivery. Saw that against Williamson. Got turned around here, Dwayne Smith. And regardless of him nicking it, it almost feels like justice with the drop catch at slip. What a beauty. Even if he's missed it, that is a heck of a delivery.
Big shout. Might have just done too much. Put 4 in.
Oh, get 5 in, Wilco. It's the biggest party in sport. Let's have everyone there with a silver salver.
Roshan Primus has been well, just caressed over extra for 4.
Yeah, left hand on just changes the dynamic for the bowlers.
It's gone again. This time finds Tom Veer. Good arm. In there, it's gone a mile up. Who wants it? Safe. What a great catch in the end.
What a cracker. You're right, Wilco. Went to the moon and back. Republic Bank classic catch. See you later. Imran Khan for 1. It's 13 for 3 here.
He's got a bit of extra pace, Roshan Primus, and he's shaping the ball as well. Problem for Kimo Paul, a little bit of a juggle. It's all right. Don't draw pictures on scorecards. Oh, I think that might have gone. It's a first baller. It's a long way from Tipperary to Barbados. And I'm just telling you, that's an Eldorado celebration that'll go long into the night. Guyana are all over Barbados. And Owen Morgan, oh dear. It's a first baller. It's 13 for 4.
Going to throw in the movie call, Get the Irishman, and they have. What a peach. Absolutely dead-eyed Dick Plum, if there ever was. Back foot, zeroing in, he knew it. Absolutely knew it, did Owen Morgan. A golden one for him. Long way to fly for that one.
Has he touched it? Yes, he has. Umpire's gone up. This man is unplayable. Sohail Tom Veer. Have you ever seen bowling like this? He's got 4 for 1. And Pollard, he's gone for another one. That's a hat-trick ball for the next man in. It's 13 for 5.
stop the great man, Sohail Tanvir. Well, he mucked around and changed up the momentum of the game. Pollard in the first ball, pulling away. So he had to go back and bowl the actual first ball to him. And they are going nuts, are the Warriors fans. And we're on a hat-trick here, folks, courtesy of Sohail Tanvir, who's got 4 for 1 from 2.2.
There's never been a Hero CPL hat-trick. So history could be made with this delivery. Two slips. Should there be another? Oh, the bat comes down late from Nick Pooran. He's a man who faced the hat-trick ball. This is outstanding. Oh, it's not given a wide. 5 gone. Tanvir, 4 for 2. It's 14 for 5. He runs. Tempted googly, started too straight. Well saved by Asad Fooded in, maybe leg buys. Right. Really? I thought that hit the pad.
Yep, that's hit the pad. So Johan Klauter has changed the signal as well.
$19 for 5. Is it long enough? Jason Mohammed is circling it, and it is just long enough. It's a hero maximum, and Mohammed cannot believe it.
Yeah, the ball went high. It was coming towards us in the commentary box. Mohammed thought that he was certainly in with a shot, and he was a bit disappointed and surprised that it did sail over, because he thought he was a good chance of getting it.
Oops, and the rain is in. I think the look on the face of Nicholas Pooran says it all. If you don't get any more play because of this man, Sohail Tanvir, the Amazon Warriors will be ahead by a long, long way. Second interruption we've had here tonight at Kensington Oval.
Micromax Cup, powered by Byju's, the Learning App, Sri Lanka versus India, T20, September 6, 6 p.m. Live on Sony 6 and Sony 10.3.
Co-presented by India's hooked on Idea 4G, India's big network, Bajaj Domina 400, Go Hyper Riding, and Panasonic smartphones. So much to do. In association with Raymond, The Complete Man, and Wildstone Dio. Log to notice karenge.
How far is your goal? Depends on how well you can tackle, dribble, and pass. That's football, or as they call it, life.
Go beyond with Sony 10.2 and Sony 10.2 HD, home of the world's best footballing action. Sony Pictures Sports Network. Go beyond.
European Qualifiers FIFA 2018. Spain versus Italy, Sunday, September 3rd at 12:15 a.m. Live on Sony 10.2 and Sony 10.2 HD. Hero CPL T20, Jamaica Talawas versus St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots. Today, 4:30 a.m. Live and exclusive on Sony 6.
He does strike it well, Nicholas Pooran. He can at times produce some magic.
He just played the one delivery, And the first one against Rashid Khan, he just slots him back over his head for a boundary.
Catch it this time. And Rashid Khan has wicket number 8 for him in this CPL. It's just a matter of time. Chadwick Walton celebrates. Not with gloves on tonight. Luke Ronchi has the gloves on, which is a pushed Walton into the outfield. Pooran goes for 11. 31 for 6.
Well, Pooran's intentions were clear. He was going to go down swinging. Again, there was the wrong end. This time I reckon he picked it. And he was trying to go a lot straighter than what he did. And Chadwick Walton takes a nice catch. And a nice little celebration as well.
Full banger. They come back for 2. Same again.
Well, Googly was picked then. So very good over. 9 from it. 36 for 6. Clipped nicely to the leg side, so a good over for the Warriors. Only the 5 runs coming from it, 44 for 6.
It's not the best ball he could have bowled, not on a pitch like this when it's swinging, and it's a bad ball that's been punished.
Well, it's the first real poor delivery we've seen so far from the Warriors. Short and wide, and it got the treatment it deserved. Akil Hossain jumping up and making sure he makes good contact with it.
Lofted, man underneath it, takes the catch. Chadwick Walton has got a safe pair of hands, and it's Akil Hossain. The celebration is El Dorado-esque. That'll do, that might win in the prize. The Walton story, and Hossain's innings comes to an end. After 25 balls, he managed to get 17 against his name, and the Tridents are 48 for 7.
Well, given that the required run rate is just below 12, you can understand why Akil Hossain is trying to go downtown. This young man, Chadwick Walton, normally behind the stumps, not now because of Luke Ronchi, is enjoying the fact that he can run around and catch the ball without the gloves.
Didn't make a nice noise. Bottom of the bat. 11 overs gone. The 50 comes up. 50 for 7 in 11. Just watching Sohail Tanvir warming up there. Now, the ball is 12 overs old. If he gets the ball to swing. It's gone. Rashid Khan strikes. The finger goes up. And that's the end of Wayne Parnell. Adjudged LBW. And he's walking fairly briskly back to the dugout. This is a horrible evening for the Tridents. Parnell 2, it's 52 for 8.
Things can't get any worse. They do. Wayne Parnell heaving across the line. Pitched in front, hitting middle stump. Everyone went up, and so did the umpire. Johan Cloete Just giving the confirmation there. You're right, everyone.
Tries to bowl the in-swinger, and I think that ball did start to shape as an in-swinger. It's his last over. Ooh. Thank you very much. Thanks, Sohail.
Yeah, he's in a bit of trouble. Alan, you and I seem to be on commentary when this happens.
Rather be up here than down there. Well, oh, that ball has just jagged back a bit as well from Sohail Tanvir. He's got a bit of pace about him, this fella. And he's bowling to a fellow Pakistani left arm quick. He said, did you have to bowl that one? Oh, he can! Oh, yes, he can! Sohail Tanvir. Make him the mayor of Barbados. Make him the mayor of Providence. He is just unbelievable tonight. Sohail Tanvir, 4 overs, 22 dot balls, 5 wickets for 3 runs. Give him the freedom of the city. It's a dot for Habriaz. It's 53 for 9.
His whole teammate are so happy for him because he deserved Pfeiffer. He actually brought that ball back in, cramped up Wahab Riaz, who chopped it on, and he deserved that 5-wicket haul, something that we've been very blessed and lucky to have witnessed. And the crowd for the Guyana Amazon Warriors are ecstatic.
And this has been a proper shellacking for Barbados Tridents. Knocks him over, and that is the end of the agony for the Tridents here in Bridgetown. Rashid Khan finishes it off. He picks up his third, 3 for 15 and 3.4. This has been the most amazing performance by the Guyana Amazon Warriors, and by that man there, who's taken 5 for 3. This has been a shellacking for the Barbados Tridents, and Guyana Amazon Warriors all over them like a rainforest. 59 all out. The Warriors have won by 99 runs. They will celebrate, those fans, long into the night.
So the Warriors pick up crucial 2 points, which gives them a little bit of a breathing space as they go into their last fixture. Whereas the Barbados Tridents, well, they've got to put this one away in their memory bank and hope that it doesn't come out again, because they've got 3 more games here.
Springer, the man who had to go. A regular sound tonight, that. That's a very sorry looking scorecard. Hossain 17, Springer 14, Pooran 11, the only players with double figures. There were 12 extras, and in 13.4 overs, all out for 59, the second highest, the second lowest score in CPL history.
Well, the bowlers, Primers, he chimed in. It was Rashid Khan, 3 for 15, that finished it off. And Tanvir, impressive, 5 for 3 off for 22 dots. Economy rate of under 1. You don't see that in T20 cricket.
Summary of this 25th match in the Heroes CPL. Guyana Amazon Warriors put into bat 158 for 8. The Tridents 59 all out. They lost by 99 runs. And the man who is simply unplayable tonight, Sohail Tanvir, 5 for 3.
This is how we play the game. This is how we play. And we gon' represent and show them who we stand for. So get up and unite for your team.
every preach, every part, every deal, every wicked, every stone. And the art and soul and passion, and the culture, Caribbean blood. When people come out all nation, to the team in a unification. When the stadium run bleach at the grandstand, and the meaning of unification. It's how we play.
कैप्टन कोहली की सेना है तैयार एक और महासंग्राम के लिए। शूरवीर कोहली मिशन लंका की ओर। माइक्रोमैक्स का पावर्ड बाय बायजूस द लर्निंग ऐप श्रीलंका वर्सेस इंडिया चौथा ओडीआई आज दोपहर 1:30 बजे हिंदी में सिर्फ सोनी 10/3 पर। Co-presented by India's hooked on Idea 4G, India's big network, Bajaj Dominar 400, Go Hyper Riding, and Panasonic smartphones. So much to do. In association with Micromax LED TVs.
Game of basketball is growing and the demand for it is growing, and I think recognition from the NBA just doing their research on what's the biggest spots to expand our game. I think coming here was a major move, and just having an opportunity to interact with the kids and see the potential that they have, and to be one of the first guys to come over there and see this. It's going to be more and more guys that want to be involved, and it's pretty cool to be the first guy to come over.
FIFA Under-17 World Cup India 2017. This October. Live on Sony 10.2 and Sony 10.3.
Kevin Durant, welcome to New Delhi. If someone told you 10 years ago you'd be in India spreading the word of the NBA, what would you have said?
To be honest, I would believe that can happen at some point in my career. Just the buzz around basketball here is growing and growing every single day, especially with this new beautiful academy, that we have here, and just the resources. And I think that's what's going to help the kids grow, along with just the access to the game, watching highlights or getting up at 6 in the morning to watch a finals game. That shows dedication, that shows passion and love. So that's going to only grow through time. The game of basketball is growing, and the demand for it is growing. And I think, recognition from the NBA, just doing their research on what's the biggest spots to expand our game. I think, coming here was a major move, and just having an opportunity to interact with the kids and see the potential that they have, and to be one of the first guys to come over there and see this. It's going to be more and more guys that want to be involved, and it's pretty cool to be the first guy to come over.
How much do you think India needs an equivalent of Yao Ming in China for the sport really to take off?
They got a guy that got drafted, I want to say 2 years ago, to Dallas, and been playing in D-League for a couple years, and I know that was a huge step, and definitely exciting to know that he was the first, inspirational to the kids and people here, just to know that somebody that looks like me was able to rise up in the ranks and do something spectacular. So it's just a matter of time before it's continue to keep piling on. And 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 8, and a matter of time it's going to be filled up. NBA is going to be filled up with guys.
huge advancement in Indian basketball, like what Kobe when he went to China, and Yao Ming, what those guys did to China just hugely boosted the game of basketball in China. So I think Kevin Durant is going to do the same thing in India.
What do you hope to learn from interacting with Kevin Durant?
I hope to learn like everything. I'm going to ask him about like mentality. I'm going to learn about how to get like strong mentally, and then I'm going to ask him about a few moves, like the crazy moves he does.
He's such a great player for us. If we learn from him, I'm sure we're going to be a great player too.
Everybody was like, whoa, there's someone who's coming, the legend, like a legend is coming over here to teach us, and we can have a chance to meet him, we can have a chance to learn.
I think this is the biggest thing happen to Indian basketball for like kids, I think, for like everyone, I think, for basketball. This is like a once in a lifetime chance.
Namaste, India. Premier Futsal is not football.
It's the 2020 of football.
This is Futsal Revolution.
This is Premier Futsal.
श्रीलंका वर्सेस इंडिया चौथा ओडीआई आज दोपहर 1:30 बजे हिंदी में सिर्फ सोनी 10-3 पर।
This is Sony Pictures Sports Network, and you are watching Sony 6 HD.
Welcome everyone to the highlights of the second one-day international between the West Indies and England, coming from the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium in Antigua. Quite an important contest for the West Indies as usual. One, because they're one down in this three-match series, and also every point they can get towards the automatic World Cup qualification quite vital. This stadium very well appointed, back on the same pitch on which the first game was played. So it looked a little bit slow, a little bit tacky, and maybe even a little bit tired, and suggested it would be hard work batting. The toss was won by Jason Holder of the West Indies, and he elected to bat first. Both teams were unchanged. The West Indies with Craig Brathwaite and Lewis and Powell, that top three really needed to try to get the team off to a good start. The middle order with Jason Mohammed and Carter in good form. For England, also as we said before, Stephen Plunkett and Wokes were very good with the ball. Adil Rashid would have been hoping and is hoping for a better game this time round. Let's go to the commentary box now, where our first commentators were David Lloyd and Jeffrey Duchamp.
When you like it there too, that before.
This is a good shot from Evan Lewis. Didn't try to hit it square, met it early. Just roll the wrists over it to keep it down and picks up a boundary. Now that deep backward square is interesting, Bumble, if we remember how Evan Lewis got out in the first game.
Full this time and clattered through extra cover for more.
Now this is the way he plays. Looks for any chance to score and doesn't mind hitting the ball in the air. Went after this and just sliced it away. His hands very far apart on the handle.
Oh, in the air and gone. Well, we didn't see that coming as it stopped in the pitch. First wicket for England.
He seemed to look to work this into the onside. He just stopped on him slightly. Could be out of that dark area that we identified earlier. Looked to play on the onside and got a leading edge. So Evan Lewis goes for 8 and the West Indies now 11 for 1.
That's a big touch and go. Ball wins, I think. Another boundary. Oh, it's down. Terrific effort.
And that would have been a blinder. Made a lot of ground to his left and took off Eoin Morgan. Just couldn't hold on. Let's have a look at this. Just got the hands to it, but couldn't wrap the fingers around. Beautifully played, straight down the ground.
All high in the air, who wants this? Finn calls it. 100 one-day international wickets, Stephen Finn. West Indies 2 down.
Didn't look to be in position to play that shot. Kieran Powell dug in from Finn. Really that shot going across him and got himself all in a muddle. And Stephen Finn picks up his 100th ODI wicket. Kieran Powell has to go for 9. West Indies 21 for 2.
That's beautifully played. That will be full. Been a little full earlier on in the over, and now too short and wide.
Yeah, he's in good nick, I hope. The West Indian supporters at the ground will appreciate that. Upright and always in control. Hundreds for the Barbados Pride in the semi-final and final of the regional Super 50.
Works comes off that immaculate length and gets pulled for 4. Terrific shot.
Never a great degree of flamboyance in any shot that Craig Brathwaite plays. Just a shovel, really. Yeah, loose shot again. And the West Indies contributing to their own demise. Can't keep him out of the action. Ben Stokes didn't have a bowl on Friday. Strikes pretty early here.
Well, there was enough width for Hope to throw his hands at it. Does Stokes get his foot down? Yes. It's a legal delivery. A little bit of width. Hope's eyes lit up and a little under edge through to Jos Buttler, so slightly too pace pitch. Stokes perhaps has got away with one there. West Indies lose their 3rd. 46 runs on the board. Shai Hope's gone for 16.
Just there, but there's no slip. Definite edge from Jason Mohammed.
Yeah, opportunity miss. Normally Owen Morgan's a positive captain. That's the 50 up for the West Indies. Streaky boundary. Genuine nick. Tried to run it down a little bit, but got it far too fine. But there's no slip in. Cross seamer from Liam Plunkett by the look of it.
And shot in anger from Brathwaite against the spin. His second boundary.
You've got to take encouragement from that though, Rashid. It wasn't a bad ball. He gave it a little bit of air. When he took a punt, he nearly got enough spin to get it going to long off, but in the end he hits enough of it in the middle of the bat.
Heaved away leg side, hitting with the breeze all the way. Super strike.
Got the length he wanted this time, Mohammed. Floated up just around Midland leg.
Well, the big shot was coming with 4 dots to start the over, but that's an excellent response from Jason Mohammed. A beautiful strike, dead straight down the ground.
As it's not turning, so the best place to hit is straight. And that's exactly what he did.
Chance for the catch here, should be taken. Dropped. Really poor effort. Had more than enough time to complete the catch. Sam Billings, or is it Ben Stokes who's done himself an injury, it appears. Completely miscued by Brathwaite. Ben Stokes settling under it, possibly looking into the midday sun. On the chest and out.
Well, he's had a lot of trouble with a broken finger over the years, Ben Stokes. He doesn't want to have hurt that. Very rare that you see Ben Stokes make such a hash of anything. Certainly in the field. He's one of the best fielders in the world. It's an extraordinary miss for him. It's exactly what Owen Morgan wanted. He wanted Stephen Finn to come in, create pressure, be a bit hostile. He's had a couple of short balls that should have been taken. You won't see that happen very often.
He is leaving the field, so that damage to the finger will be a cause of some concern. Got him! Well, maybe he was trying to move through the gears there, but his innings is stalled and it's now shut down.
Yeah, encouragement for England's spinners as well. Moeen Ali, that was gripped out of the surface and spun. It was good work from Jos Buttler, albeit he had no chance of getting back once he grabbed the ball, but it spun through the inside edge, which isn't always easy to see for the keeper. Well bowled, Moeen Ali. As you say, Brathwaite trying to